We are right in the thick of winter, but really didn't feel like it much today.
A nice little break, Alana.
It was a bit of a breather. We've been really active, and that pattern doesn't go away, but we had a little bit of sunshine today and some standing water. Caught it in West Mountain. Thanks to Brian for sending that our way. Great shot here of the snow over the high country. Gosh, we've gotten plenty of it. Thanks to Chris Williams for taking that one. 40s turning into 30s as we get through the next several hours along the Wasatch Front. This high pressure is going to keep things fairly quiet for us, so heads up there. We do see some air quality concerns that come along with that high pressure taking control, but it doesn't stay forever. Newest drought monitor numbers are out, and there's been progress here, and we love progress, especially when these storms keep coming through, really helping us out and battle the drought conditions. Another active pattern right around the corner as we roll through this holiday weekend. So yeah, some more rain and snow. Live look at Alta, pretty shot. We've got the lights on the lodges. We've got the sun going down. High thin cirrus, all in all, just really nice. 40 inches, that's what they picked up from the last storm, and those numbers just adding to a tremendous base. We look at the last 10 years here. We're currently sitting at 369.5 inches at Alta. Now that actually beats out year-to-date totals, which is what you see for the last 10 years. Yeah, we have more snow right now than we did in the 2014-2015 season. If you take the average that we usually see from February to April and add that to what we currently have, we're going to be above average, and boy, would we like that. Haven't seen those numbers in the last 4 seasons, so let's change that up this year. With all the snow and moisture, we're definitely combating our drought conditions. This is a monumental week because we're stepping out of exceptional drought in the Beehive State. Love to see that. Now, extreme drought, which is the 4th highest on the monitor, definitely impacting the central portion of Utah. It's at 26% of the state battling extreme drought, but that's down. Last week it was 28%, and these rankings actually don't take into consideration the Tuesday, Wednesday moisture. So next week, hopeful. Love that. Love a good drought story. Definitely, even with a break today in that wet weather. Satellite radar shows the clouds streaming through. Dry conditions for the overnight. And as we look at Ensign Peak, you can see the city lights. Not too bad on the haze front, but that's going to build. Air quality could hit the moderate category for Salt Lake, Davis, and Cache Valley, as well as the eastern side of the state, Uinta and Duchesne counties. Cleaner air in places like Tooele and Box Elder County for tomorrow. But we know that high pressure this time of year can come with a price tag, but we haven't seen a tremendous amount of bad air because of our active pattern. High pressure breaks down as we roll into Saturday. We get a weak little wave here, but it looks like with moisture in place, we actually could see some wet weather. And as that kind of approaches from the west, we clear it out, and then we get a warm front coming through with a cold front into Sunday. Widespread activity expected for the latter half of the holiday weekend, and that holds steady into Monday as well. We are going to pick up some snow. Snow totals in the mountains expected to be decent. Looks like 8 inches at least up there for the Wasatch and the southern mountains as well. As we get closer, we'll pinpoint exact totals, but just another active set of conditions as we roll into Sunday and Monday. 40s for tomorrow. Teens, 30s, and 40s on the eastern side of the state, so a buffet of temperatures. And then the I-15 corridor in the upper 40s, getting close to 50 degrees. St. George gets there with a high of 56, and we hold in the 50s for the next 7. We're going to see a slight chance of moisture on Saturday with that wave coming through. And then the rain returns and hangs on till the middle of the week. The southern portion of the state sees that pattern, and the Wasatch Front matches it and goes, okay, but we get the chance of some colder air. So that rain, when the fronts come through, could easily switch to snow. We saw it happen this week. Could happen again as we roll into next week. You heard it here first. Enjoy your break, but it doesn't last. Glenn, Emily, over to you.
All right, appreciate that. Thanks so much, Alana, Turning Out of Sports, and Dana Green.
All right, Dana, you're in the middle of a rivalry between me and Alana.
Yeah, the Marriott Center